Long Island high schoolers is facing charges in a deadly hate crime. It cost an innocent man his life.
One day after 7 teenagers were indicted in the killing of an Ecuadorian immigrant.
Action tonight to protect minorities in one community on Long Island. They come just days after Marcelo Lucero was stabbed to death in New York.
Marcelo Lucero died last.
Students are accused of searching for minorities so that they can
arrested
protect them. CBS 2's Lou Young is at the scene where the memorial is growing.
Jeffrey Conroy has.
During the past few months, our school has been placed center stage on both the local and national level. The tragic loss of Marcelo Lucero has brought grief and shock to the entire community. On behalf of the senior class, we would like to send our condolences to Marcelo's family and friends. In lieu of this recent event, it is important to note that the irrevocable actions of several individuals does not reflect the student body at Patchogue Medford. To demonstrate what really happens at Patchogue Medford High School, the senior class has created the Senior Scoop. It is not often that we are able to show the community the greatness that occurs here every day, and it is time to shed light on the amazing events within these high school walls. It is time to recognize the achievements of individuals, and it is time to show the true characteristics of Patchogue Medford students. This is who we really are, and this is the reputation we all deserve. Thank you, and enjoy the premiere episode of The Senior Scoop.
Hello, and welcome to the Senior Scoop. My name is Joshua Ween, and I'm with the beautiful
Kelsey Russell.
And the Senior Scoop is something new that the class of 2009 is trying to do. We're trying to exemplify all of the good things that our school does with this program. I guess we'd like to start it off with Kelsey.
Hi, I'd like to report first on the Latin dance team. It was Hempstead, Patchogue, and then Brentwood, where recently the Latin dance team showcased their talent and made the Patchogue Medford community proud. On Thursday, December 4th, the dance group made their first appearance of the season at La Palma Restaurant in Hempstead for a cultural night celebration. Sunday, December 7th, after their outstanding performance at the Community Dialogue for Peace and Unity event held in Patchogue, the team went straight to the Portuguese Center in Brentwood, where they captivated the audience with an Afro-Caribbean inspired rendition of Palos. Congratulations to the Latin dance team. They not only continue to grow as performers, but they also continue to make our school and community proud. Special thanks to Wanda Flores for putting the Palos choreography, Stephanie Springer and her dance instructor for the Paso Doble choreography, Sergio Aguilar, and all of the Latin dance team members for a job well done. Josh?
And now, I'm a man of many few words, and I talk a little bit more with video. The DECA team sponsored a blood drive in December where we had many students come in, some of who were new and some of them had been returning from the previous years. They were all there for one reason simply, and that I'll explain in this video. Let's check it out. I'm here at the Pat Med School Blood Drive, sponsored by the DECA team, where kids are giving a lot more than just a pint of blood.
On December 5th, Pat Med's library became the hot spot of the school. After registration and quick testing, students waited for their turn to give the gift of life. New donors were a bit intimidated.
I'm a little bit nervous. I don't want it to hurt. Not scared of needles at all. She is.
However, previous donors were completely calm.
It doesn't hurt at all. There's nothing to be scared about.
Whatever the case be, they all agreed on why they were there.
I like to know that I actually had like the chance to save someone's life.
If I need blood one day, I would want people to donate for me, so I'm going to donate for them.
Blood is such a necessity that 2,000 people just in your neighborhood each day need blood, and that 1 out of 3 people will need a blood transfusion at least once in their lifetime. Brave kids such as these donate 1 pint of blood, saving up to 3 lives. For 1 brief half hour that these kids pay, others get a second chance to live.
As you can see, hearts are nervously thumping, but in the end, kids walk away thinking maybe it wasn't that bad, and that they'll come back next year, and they leave with a sense of self-accomplishment. Josh Ween reporting from the PatMed Library. Now back to Kelsey.
Let's take it to the breast cancer walk. It seems as though, even in the worst weather conditions, members of the Patchogue Medford community are always willing to lend a helping hand to others in need. Through the rain and bad weather, over 30 members of the Patchogue Medford community walked in and donated to the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. It was held at Jones Beach on October 19th, and the walk raised over $6,500 from PatMed donators alone. You can go to www.pmc.org and click on Breast Cancer Walk to watch the inspirational video. Josh?
Many kids may not know that we do have an equestrian team in our school. But what's funny about it is that the equestrian team has done a lot for our school and other people. The equestrian team organized a very successful food drive for the Suffolk County Coalition Against Domestic Violence. Their effort was appreciated and affected many others in the area. Back to you, Kelsey.
Yet another event that Patchogue Medford community has been involved in has to do with the Key Club. On November 15th, the Key Club held the Teacher Appreciation Breakfast. The Key Club members brought in many different breakfast items for our teachers here at the high school to thank them for their hard work. The members are as follows: Kayla Cannon, Katie Bontempi, Mike Dowd, Nick Griffey, Amanda Klodinsky, Kate Hatton, Stephanie Springer, Lisa Lopez, Melissa McGrath, Christina Heffron, Emily Jacobs, Lindy Dundas, Megan Nugent, and Leanna Kaplan. Josh?
We'd like to send a special congratulations to Nicole Morales and Marcus Stroman. Nicole Morales signed with the Sacred Heart University, and Marcus signed with the Duke University. We'd like to wish them the best of luck at their new colleges and hope that it serves them well. Now let's start talking about sports. More specifically, let's start talking about the golf team. The golf team was extremely successful, let me just first start saying. The team was rewarded for its sportsmanship, and senior Jeff Nagel and Will Sorrentino made the All-League. But the students were quoted by saying that they owe it all to their coach, Mr. Javino. Now we'd like to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll see you in a few.
Chelsea, guess what?
What?
I got into Princeton and Columbia.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know, I'm so proud of myself. I guess my hard work paid off. Columbia wants me so bad, they gave me a free Frisbee.
Oh, man.
I didn't think I could let everyone know about my great accomplishment.
Well, you could use the Senior Scoop.
The Senior Scoop? What a great idea.
Let's go fill out a form.
Oh, right next to Miss Scalaberry and Miss Murphy's room.
How accessible. All you need to do is fill out your name, the name of the club or team, the date of the event, the description of the organization or its purpose, a description of the event, and leave your phone number so the Senior Scoop can contact you and let you know you're going to be on the LTV.
That was so easy. What a great idea.
I know. I'm brilliant.
Oh, the things you can think when you think about Sue.
We're back from the break, and currently I'm sitting with Jimmy Gordon, one of the all-star players from our football team. First of all, I'd like to thank you for coming out here right now.
Oh, thank you. Pleasure.
Now, I've got to say, you're one of the all-star players on the football team. You're in all-county. You were chosen as the PatMed representative for the Suffolk versus Nassau all-star game. And you're also scheduled in June to be playing for New York versus New Jersey. Now, I got to say, I definitely could have not made it into those kind of things. I'm too much of a stream bean.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, you're big and buff, unlike me. But I gotta say though, like, why exactly? What is it really about football that drives you into this?
Honestly, I really wasn't into football until my uncle. He's a big football guy, and he got my parents into it. My mom never really let me play until 8th grade. She was afraid I'd get hurt.
Really?
Yeah.
Because when I did videos on you, when I was interviewing her, she was very supportive of you. She was like, "Yeah, go Jimmy Gordon, big Jimmy Gordon fan."
Yeah.
I'm a big Jimmy Gordon fan, and he did a great job, and I'm glad the spirit's good here.
Yeah, she's become a big fan over the years, you know. She's always afraid though.
You kind of like turned her views around
Yeah,
on it?
so, but every game she always panics, just in case I get hurt.
Have you ever suffered an injury or?
9th grade, I broke my leg, my upper tibia, and then 11th grade and during the playoff game, I fractured my ankle. And it was bad.
And you still live to tell a tale. See,
Yeah.
I never broke a bone before, and if I did, I'd be a big crybaby about that. But what other? I know you're also involved in other sports. What other activities do you partake in?
I used to play basketball and hockey. I still play a little baseball during the summer. I have a travel team I'm on, but hockey used to be my big sport. And then once 8th grade hit, I had to stop because football just takes over.
Because the practice, aren't they like really rigorous?
Yeah, practice after school every day. Good 3 to 4 hour practice.
Now the one thing, do you have a job or?
I used to during the year. Usually I'm a lifeguard at the YMCA.
Oh, so you're either beating people up on the field or you're
Yeah.
just saving them from a pool.
Yeah, so.
You're doing kind of like both things. Now, what was recently what I just heard, and I gotta say I was just informed on it and I was totally blown away, that you were accepted into the Buffalo University with a full scholarship. They paid for everything. Now you know that if I want to get like $5 off my friend, I got to do a lot for him. You just got so much money. Is it just all your hard work? Or?
Yeah, I mean, since 11th grade, you know, I've just been doing my best, trying my hardest, and college has been coming to me. I mean, I've sent them my tapes and all, and they've seen something they liked. So, the University at Buffalo just saw it and offered, and I took it.
Yeah, no, that's definitely, I think a lot of your teammates are extremely, not jealous, they're supportive of you.
Yeah, no, definitely. A lot of kids, especially Mike Rattine and Alex Ramsey, they've always, I guess, being big supporters.
Always pat you on the back.
Yeah, Andrew Silva, Joey Silva, they're all good guys.
Okay. All right, well, thanks a lot for being on the show. I'm sure I want to congratulate you once again on getting into Buffalo, and I hope everything works out from there. I want to see you eventually when I'm tuning on, because now I'm starting to get into football. I used to, just watch cartoons, but now I'm watching football, and I want to be seeing you on the field. I want you to be scoring the winning touchdowns for us, all right? So I can be like, yeah, I know that kid, man.
Every Saturday.
All right, but thanks once again. I know I shook your hand, but I got to do it again.
No problem.
All right. Jimmy Gordon also placed in All-County, All-State, and for the Long Island Championship. We'd like to thank him for representing Patchogue Medford in those events, and we'd also like to congratulate him on the same time. Now back to Kelsey.
Let's move away from sports for a moment. On Saturday, December 6th, the Patchogue Medford community reached out to a fellow family in a new way. Patchogue Medford Idol was created to raise money for a family in our community whose father was just diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. The money also went to a scholarship that helped raise funds for the Leo Club scholarship. The night turned out to be a hit, and all the contestants put on a fabulous show. With a judge panel and a full audience, the performers kept their cool and truly outdid themselves. Back to you, Josh.
Operation SOS stood for Operation Support Our Soldiers. Pat Med organized a team run by the advisor, Miss Murphy, in an event to try and send resources and stuff that soldiers needed out in Iraq. From toothbrushes to Beanie Babies, whatever it was and whatever they needed, we sent it over. We'd like to go to the video now.
Guys, we're on Operation SOS. This is Lindsay, John, I'm Tim, Chris, and Matt. Basically, Operation SOS is an organization where we collect items and things of that nature to send out to the troops in Iraq and other nations. We have John here. His father is currently deployed in Iraq.
My dad is a first lieutenant Army Reserves. He's been serving since he was 18. He had to pay for college, so he decided to join the Army. He's deployed currently in Iraq. He's there since last June. He'll be back this June. The conditions there are very hard, and they can realize how much we take for granted in this country. He's there hot and dry. It's 95 during the day, and it can get down to 50 degrees at night. My entire family has been affected by the situation. It changed our everyday lifestyle. Like most of you, you get to see your dad every day. You get to see him occasionally once a week by webcam. Because of my dad being away for such a long period of time, I realized what he meant to my family. I personally just miss hanging out with him, doing things we used to do. I do get to talk to him every day. He calls either early afternoon or late at night. It gets hard sometimes because of the 8-hour time difference, but mostly we communicate through email. And he would like to thank everyone who's willing to participate in this event, and thank you for all your donations.
So basically all the items you see up here are pretty much from John's dad and their troops what they need. Some items they need is chewing gum, gallon Ziploc bags, things like that. They also want fun stuff like hacky sacks. They also like Beanie Babies to hand out to the children. Also, as far as hygiene goes, they'd like pretty much chapstick, lotion, shampoo, soaps, things of that nature. If you can't donate anything, you can always just write a letter. That'd be just as good. Or burn a CD, DVD, something of that nature.
We'll be collecting stuff from the 8th to the 12th. There'll be a box in the front of your room for the main office. You could, like if you said, if you don't have any supplies, you could burn a CD or write a letter. They like that a lot. The school will be paying for the shipping, so we're collecting some money in a tin if you would like to donate any, and that'll help us pay for any other expenses.
We need to respect what the men and women are doing over in Iraq. They're fighting to preserve our civil liberties. It's the holiday season. Give to those who need it most.
Now we'd like to go back to Kelsey.
This story hits a little close to home for me. It's about the girls varsity tennis team this season. The girls varsity tennis team went undefeated, 12-0 this season. The girls on varsity included seniors Kelsey Russell, Rose Mazzillo, and juniors Katie Soda and Nancy Meyerquin as first-year all-county positions. Juniors Ariel DeMarco and Sam Gifford, sophomore Brianna Vernoya, and freshman Alicia Kramer were all named All-League. The girls varsity tennis team won the division title with a perfect record, and they were honored at the All-County Tennis Awards dinner. Back to you, Josh.
Now, for this segment, I have to send out a big thanks anyway to Anthony Marinaccio and Chelsea Mahoney. They went to the Model United Nations conference meeting in one of the schools on Long Island. They represented Pat Med for, I believe it was Belgium, and I believe it was China or Japan. I'm sorry, Chelsea, I know this was one of yours. But anyway, they shot video of their own, and I'd like to present that right now.
I'm Chelsea Mahoney.
And I'm Anthony Marinaccio.
And we're reporting on the scene from Plainview, Old Bethpage, John F. Kennedy High School.
So basically today there is a Model United Nations conference. Patchogue Medford has a Model UN club in our school. Today we're representing many different countries. So basically what we do is we are presented with an issue, and like the United Nations, all the countries have to work together and try and figure out a resolution. Everyone's ideas work together, and theoretically the problem will be solved. Our club has done the research, and we're going to represent our school well at this conference.
Hi, my name is Abdul Kale, and I'm a delegate from the United States. And I'm in the committee of World Bank, and what World Bank focuses on is microloans, microfinance, agriculture, and rise of food and oil prices in other countries.
So India, what are you debating today?
Currently, I'm in the World Health Organization, and we're debating about air pollution, and soon we're going to also go into avian flu, and hopefully, if we have time, we'll talk about earthquakes.
I thought it was interesting that we had Russian aggression, and Russia was a country. So cutting down on opium trees.
And you know what? They had no reason. There's no reason for a country to do inhumane action against another country, as stated in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in Article 5. It's a great resolution, it covers anything, and if anyone has any points, I'm open to all points.
Usually smaller nations are threatened, so wouldn't that make them less powerful in this?
It's really not a battle of power, it's more of a let me watch over myself.
My favorite part about the conference so far has definitely been not only meeting kids from other schools who have the same views as me, but coming to a resolution and a solution that's peaceful and doesn't involve any type of force or anything, which is something that's very hard to achieve in the world today.
So we're on our way back from the lunch break. Basically, during the lunch, it was like an unmoderated caucus where all the countries could share their ideas. So we're going back to the conference room, and it's going to be a more formal setting. Right now, we're talking about a mitigation of opium trade, limiting opium trade, and where and why and who they're trading with, and its positive and negative effects. All different countries have shared their ideas. Different ones are forming resolutions and writing them up. All the ideas could go together and they can merge their resolutions. So we'll see how this comes out. Wish us luck.
We'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate all of our winter graduates this year. We wish them well in all their future endeavors and hope for them to have successful lives.
I'd like to send a special thanks to all the reporters and everybody who worked on the Senior Scoop this year. Once again, my name is Josh Ween.
And I'm Kelsey Russell.
And this has been
The Senior Scoop.